Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Christina with Repray Disney. Here in this channel, we like to talk all things Disney, from planning to packing to pins to books. So if you would like to come on that journey with me, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. I'd love to have you. All right, so for today's video, we are going to discuss what pins, you guys know, you may remember or not remember, but I got into pin trading and Disney pins essentially during the pandemic. Like right before the pandemic hit, we were already planning a trip to Disney, and I realized that I wanted to do the pin trading thing. I don't know why I air quote that. I wanted to do the pin trading thing. And so I got into pins, and when we went right after the pandemic, or not right, let me back up. When Disney reopened the summer of 2020. And at that time they weren't pin trading. So I didn't get a chance to take any of my pins that I wanted to take to trade in the parks. So this time in a few weeks, we're going again, and I'm going to take some pins. So for today's video though, it's more of my idea of what I want to trade in the parks and choosing those pins and why I'm choosing those pins and the whole idea behind that, right? So if you guys have seen some of my other videos or so forth, you know that this is my pin trading book. It's one of the, it's a Pinfolio show. It's a smaller one, but it's my pin trading book. It has this front side here. And then when you open it up, it has two board things here, okay? So, and then on the back, it has just this thing, and you can carry it like this. Like I could it comes with a strap, and I could literally carry it around if I wanted to. However, I'm not doing that. I'm not even gonna take this book. For this trip, because it's a reunion trip and we're going with so many people, I don't want to have to hold anyone up because I want to pin trade, or, you know, I don't want to carry a lanyard because it's hot. So what I'm going to do is whatever pins I decide to take, I'm going to put them in here. And then I'm going to just carry this pouch with me in my backpack. All right. So because of that, and then on top of that, I'm going to cultivate I've kind of already pulled them out of my bag here. So these pins that I have here, I'm leaving these pins because I do a lot of pin trading online in different Facebook groups and Instagram and with different YouTubers and so forth. So I do a lot of pin trading online. So I want to keep some of my better traders with me at home. I don't want to take this whole thing, and I don't plan on going to any pin trading events or so forth while we're down there. So I want to take things that I've had for a while, simple things. I don't plan on trading with individual people either, unless I see something, but I'm not taking anything big. So what I decided to take, you're like, well, Christina, you're saying all that, but what are you taking? So I'm going to show you. Give me just a minute. Okay. So these are the pins that I'm going to take to the park with me. Okay. These pins I've had for quite some time. I opened all of these pins. I know that they are authentic pins, and these are and I don't care for these very much. These are ones that they all come for the most part, except for this one. This one doesn't come in that package thing. This was just on a card. But all of these came from, and the Goofy movie one didn't come from, this came from it was a pin set. So all of these came from either one of those not a mystery bag that has like 5 pins in them. You know, I'm just not a fan of these. These I've had in my collection. I've tried online when I trade. No one really wants these either, you know, because there were really a lot of them out there. So my thought behind taking these specifically, one, that I've had them for a long time, 2, I don't necessarily like them. And 3, y'all know when you're trading in the parks, it is a huge chance that you might get fake pins, scrappers, right? I need to stop calling them fake because they're not fake. They're obviously real. But scrappers, right? They're not authentic Disney pins. You know, here's the thing with that. And I think I've told you guys before in a previous pin video, my pin series that I put out a while ago. You know, a pen is a pen is a pen. I'm a part of some Facebook groups that people get livid over some scrappers that they picked up at the parks, and they're angry. And look, I don't have time to waste on being angry. Like, those are not my feelings, y'all. I'm not into. I know that is a possibility that when I go to the parks and I trade these on those pin boards in the parks or on cast member lanyards, if they have them by the time we go, I know it is a strong possibility that I'm going to get a fake or a scrapper. And I'm okay with that. And here's why. If I like the pin, I like the pin. In my collection right now, I know in my daughter's collection, there's like 2 or 3 scrappers in there. In my collection, I know for sure I have one that is a scrapper that I absolutely love. I am never going to get rid of it. Even if I find the real one, I'm still not going to get rid of the scrapper one because it has a story and everything with it. So the idea behind taking these, I don't mind trading these authentic pins for something that I would like, you know, that I see on a pin board. And that's just that. That's how I feel about that. So, you know, you take it or leave it. There are people out there that, like I said, that want to, I'm only going to trade authentic for authentic in the park, and they feel some kind of way when they get a scrapper in the park. You know, that's you, do you. I'm not. And, you know, there are the people that buy those huge pin lots on eBay, and it comes with like 50 some pins for $50. You know, that is ridiculous because pins don't cost $1, you know. Even like when you go to like Burlington nowadays, you're getting them for $2.99, or, you know, you get them at the Disney store on clearance or so forth. They're still at least $2 or $3. So if you're getting $1 a pin, that's a huge red flag that it's a scrapper, a set of scrappers. So, like I said, I know this. I'm not going in blind. I'm not going in stupid. I'm fully aware of what the chances are, but that's why I'm taking stuff that is not as valuable as these, right? And when I get them, whatever I trade for in the parks, I'm not going to retrade. They are, that's the other thing, is like, I'm not getting those scrappers and then go put them in my book and talk about, hey guys, I got all these pins from, no. I'm not going to do that. That's not the point, right? I'm not that person. So I'm not going to trade scrapper for authentic. I will not do that, especially if I know it's a scrapper. So that's the deal, okay? So hopefully if you guys are planning your next trip and you're thinking about taking pins and you have a bunch of them, you're like, well, what do I take? What do I do? Maybe this will help your thoughts a little bit. And if not, I appreciate you just coming by, checking me out, checking my pins out. Either way, great. But leave me a comment down below. What do you think about that? Like, how do you approach pin trading in the parks? Because like I said, this is going to be my first time trading in the parks, and I'm excited for it when they open up. I'm not confident with trading with other people just yet. I don't know why. To me, it feels weird going up to a random person, seeing their lanyard or their backpack, like, hey, can I trade you for that one? You know, I don't know about that. So I'd much rather just stick with the trading pin boards in the parks and in the resorts or so forth. But let me know, how do you approach that? I would love to hear about it. All right, guys. Well, thank you for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, go ahead and hit a like and subscribe, but know that I'll be praying for you, and have a magically blessed day. Bye.